Did I hit recording? Recording, I started. All right. Welcome back to the Better Road, ladies and gentlemen. It is still week 2 in the National Football League. I am your host, JabbaRaba Jaron. Very happy to be here. I got my co-host on the other side, Big Daddy Damian. How you feeling this Thursday morning, my friend?
Perhaps good morning to you, Mr. Jabba. I feel fantastic today. Got a haircut lined up this afternoon. Gonna be feeling fresh. Getting ready for the weekend.
Big weekend. What do you got planned? Are you going camping again or
No,
staying around?
hold on. What
Top
do I got
secret?
planned this weekend? No, it's not coming to mind right now. It's too early in the morning for me right now. Sorry, fellas. I just woke up like an hour ago.
Cheers, guys. It is approximately 10:20 Central Time. So I will get this posted by the afternoon on Spotify, YouTube. Like and subscribe, follow us, please. And then download the Action Network app, JabbaRaba Jaron, D-Lang 2480. Did I get that right?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. You did change it. Dalton is D-Lang, my bad.
Yep, Dalton's dealing.
So follow Dalton as well. Shout out him. We'll get him here. Maybe next week or in the next couple weeks here. We'll
See if we
allocate a
can line
time.
something up.
Big Dalt, yeah.
See if he can
So,
get us some player prop picks. He always snipes the player props.
yeah, he's sharp as fuck. Sharp as fuck. He's our young little prodigy. When we, are in wheelchairs and can't fucking go put in our own bets to the kiosk, he's gonna be our runner. When we
Good
can't
pick.
even think of bets, he's gonna be just putting them in for us with our fucking bank rolls.
Here, fellas. There you go. It's all good.
Eat your
Oh,
apple juice or drink your apple juice, and here's your bet slip, you old man.
here. Takes your bet slip, the one that won. Gives you is the one that.
Oh shit. Oh man. Well, well. Let's see. We
I mean, it's
recorded
week
Tuesday.
2. It's week 2 in the NFL
Yeah.
league already. It's just came and gone already, just like that. We're underway. Fall season's here, and we got a big one tonight. Minnesota traveling to Philadelphia. Minnesota being 6.5-point underdogs. Over under is set at. Oh, hold on a second. Thought I
I
had
was seeing
this.
49.
Yeah, I got 49 on Caesars.
I wish it was like 40, 46 and a half, 47 and a half. 49 is like, it's right there. It's right there where it's going to be like a 28-24 game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a pretty tough spread, quite honestly. Because like we talked about before the pod, I don't know if there's going to be any like Minnesota slowing down the defense or the offensive Philly, but potentially Minnesota could keep pace with Philly's offense.
Right.
AJ could have a huge game tonight. TJ Hawkinson could have a big game.
Yeah.
That's the league.
Like
Just
Kirk
curious
Cousins
about how
can
the
throw for 300 tonight.
right. What he threw for
Right.
330 last week? Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So I mean, he could. I mean, Justin Jefferson could easily have a 200-yard game. I mean, he's just that type of wide receiver.
that's true. He just breaks a couple 80-yarders, two catches for
Right.
140 yards in 2 touchdowns. Like, that could literally be a stat line after the first 2 quarters, you know?
Right. So what we always do. We talked about this last week. The prime time teaser. I mean, I went 2-1 last weekend, so of course we're going to be betting it tonight as well. I mean, it's just a special that we got. Free $5 for to whoever likes and subscribes. We'll put in a bet for you. But yeah, I'm probably gonna take Philadelphia. Hedge that down to a half. It's 6.5 right now.
Yeah. I was hoping to get 6, but yeah. 6.
Yeah, 6.5. And I think if Philly wins, would be under 55. So I would take it that way. I would take the favorite and the under.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna pull it off. I would hope, even if it comes down to a game-winning field goal. Jalen Hurts can lead that team in a 2-minute drive, no problem, no sweat. He won't even see this Vikings defense if he gets the ball back 2 minutes down 1 point. Down 24 to
Right.
22.
Like I'm trying to go through scores right now. If you have it at 55, right? You're expecting Philly to put up 35, 38 points potentially. And then Minnesota to score what 22? Yeah. I hate displaying my math skills.
That'd be
57.
57.
Yeah. So
So
21.
I mean, maybe maybe the Eagles score 31-34 and the Vikings score 21-18 or 24. Yeah, 31-24 or 34-21. Probably something like that. 10-point win. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to middle this, guys. Like, that's why I'm looking like a 6-point game is such a fun spot to tease because you can get that dog at plus 12, which is most NFL games, end in less than a 12-point spread. If you look at the history. And obviously, I think the Eagles are the superior team, and they're only going to get better each week. I think the Vikings are gonna go like this. They're gonna go up, down. Like it's gonna be fucked up. Whereas the Eagles are just gonna trend upwards. I think each week they'll just keep getting better. Their O line solid, D line solid. They just stay healthy. So yeah, I'm middling the hell out of this. I'm gonna tell you with the Eagles and the under, and then I'm gonna take the Vikings in the over. Should be like what 43. See, that's still dangerous. Like we said, even if the Eagles put up 30 points on them and then the Vikings only get 14, 17, that's still gonna hit, and both sides are gonna hit. So because
Right.
that would be 31-14 would be a 45-point game, and if I got 43 on the board, take it. Probably gonna go 2.5 units on each. Probably gonna, yeah, because profit if those both hit would be $50, 5 units. If one hits, I'll just get my money back. Can you bet anytime touchdowns at the casino?
Nope.
JJ's scoring tonight. Justin Jefferson scoring. Whether it's a bomb or whether they're on the 2-yard line and they throw a fucking same thing Jordan Love to Dobbs last week,
So speaking of that, then should Justin Jefferson be your captain in DFS lineups?
Yeah, he's the best player on the field. I'd say
Absolutely.
second captain would be Jalen Hurts because he might run the ball a little bit tonight. He might get 40 or 50 yards rushing. Yeah. Definitely Justin Jefferson's best player on the field. So
I feel like you got to have AJ Brown. I feel like Byron Murphy's not stopping AJ Brown.
that's true. This could be a good, AJ Brown could be like, hey, NFL, I'm still here, motherfuckers. That's right. I mean, if Baker Mayfield bitch Brian Murphy less,
Yeah, I mean, you said it what 2 years ago. Big Ten players want the Big Ten shows, and it's Thursday night. It's national spotlight, so see AJ Brown balling too.
touche. Yeah, those are probably, and Devontae Smith. Those are your TJ Hawkinson, low key, if you want some value to kind of sneak all these other guys in. Like if TJ, didn't he have a couple two tutty games last year? 2 of them, one or 2 of them.
Couple, and Philly to start off the year is the worst team at covering tight ends, believe it or not. N'Kobe Dean on IR, so you kind of lose the middle of the field. Their starting safety, Reed Blankenship, out for the season. So Or I
Really?
don't know if he's out for a season. Yeah,
I like him. He
but I know
picked off
he's out.
Rodgers last year. Or was that 2 years ago? I think that was
No, it
last
was
year.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice. Once or twice in that game.
I don't know. That one though, he looked like a bullet coming on the screen.
Yeah.
Came out of
It was
nowhere.
incredible. I was like, it made Rodgers look bad. I was like, holy shit, who's this white boy? Or mixed guy. Maybe he's mixed, but sorry guys, this is not a kid show. This is for you smokers coughers, and for all those who else want to be entertained. So I don't know if you guys noticed I changed my background to space because I'm just living up here right now, just flying high. Favorite game right now, Callan, if you made it this far, you should be telling our picks, bro. You should be I don't know. We're talking hot takes literally every day on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, and yet you ain't talking gambling with us. So something's up, man. I don't know. But hey, whoever cashes in the ticket, you get a $5 donation via Venmo to your charity of choice. So made it this far, send me the timestamp. I'm looking at it right now. Yep. So shout out the boys.
Nope.
Anything else? Wanna for that game, or are we ready to kick it off to the weekend?
I think we're ready to kick it off for the weekend, man.
Copy that.
Any baseball? Or are we just gonna go right into football?
Baseball, I'm not talking about right now until the playoffs, but I will bet it. So they will be posted on my ActionNetwork slips, of course. If I send a slip to Big Daddy, that is, we'll see. Last night I would have lost, which was kind of what I was going for. I was just sent 5 overs and was like, fuck it, dude. So, but
You're welcome.
so
Saved you
I'm
$5.
starting over. Starting over as of today. 0-0. See if we can have another positive weekend. College football. I got 4 plays. Take them how you are. I am probably going to do 2 3-way parlays with these 4 plays and mix and match one of them. I like Mississippi State at home against LSU. They are plus 9.5 underdogs. Give me the dogs. Just give me the dog there. LSU, Jen Daniels, I think, is quarterback. I don't think he's all that. I really don't. I think the coach is not good. I really do not like Les Miles, right? Just give me Mississippi State at home. Early game, 11 a.m. Yeah.
It says book it.
We'll get.
Book
In a
it.
weird lean, I'm leaning South Carolina plus 27.5 at home. No, wait. I lied. Going to Athens, Georgia to take on the Bulldogs. Plus 27.5. To me, it's just Georgia's, starting off their new quarterback. Obviously, they're going to have a NFL defense every year and NFL linemen, position players, Brock Bowers, but at least South Carolina has a viable option in quarterback with Spencer Rattler. Like, it's not like they have a no-name scrub, true freshman quarterback. So it's like Spencer Rattler could at least keep it close. I don't think he's amazing by any means. I don't think he ain't no like Tennessee's Joe Milton or I don't even like
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he ain't no Caleb Williams or Shador Sanders. Low key though, I think he's a Drake May at UNC. Like, I don't think Drake May is all that, dude. I watched an interview of him the other day, and I'm like, dude's skinny. He's skinny. He's like skinnier than Drew Brees and Bryce Young, bro.
I'm sure he can make that jump.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't know, man. When you got like last Monday night, Jordan Phillips, I saw him walk past I'm stupid.
No, you're not. Delvin Cook.
Stephon Diggs. No, it was on the sideline. It was the same teammate. They walked past Stephon Diggs, and he made Stephon Diggs look like a child. And I was like, holy shit, those guys are insane. Like, that's what, what's his name? Davis for the Eagles.
Jordan Davis, yeah,
Jordan Davis, Jordan Phillips for the
He's-
Bills, Fletcher
he's a
Cox.
mammoth.
Like these guys are literally giants, like monsters. Like I watched Harry Potter last night, and they're giants, bro. So, anything you want to jump in quick? I got 2 more plays, otherwise.
I'm just kind of looking through the spread. You and I talked about, some of the spreads that Alabama and Georgia State, get. Um, kind of looking at it, I would like to think that San Diego State could cover 24.5 against Oregon State. Although Oregon State looks pretty good. I'd probably like UNC's money line over Minnesota. Or not money line, spread.
Ooh, see, I'm leaning Minnesota plus 7.5 there. It's definitely on my list.
I know you just talked crap about Drake May, but I feel like being in North Carolina. I'm not sold on the Gophers.
I'm not sold on North Carolina, dude. They only beat. I mean, I bet on South Carolina week 1 when they played each other, which I'm stupid. I thought that game was in South Carolina, but it was actually at the Panther Stadium in Durham. So it was like pretty much a home game for North Carolina. And then last week they went to 2 OT with Appalachian State. So it's just like I'm leaning Minnesota here. I think Minnesota's just good team. They got good wide receivers. Low key, I watched that first game against Nebraska, and I was impressed by Minnesota's wide receivers. The quarterback just needs time. He's tall though. I think he's like 6'5", 6'4", so like he's a big dude. And yeah, I mean obviously their defense would just be there. So
And then Tennessee, 6.5 over Florida.
yep, I like that too. I forgot about that. Tennessee.
That's really all I got right now.
Guess that gives me 5 plays. My last play was Ohio State versus Western Kentucky over 64.
Really?
Yeah. It's gonna be like a
Ohio State. Ohio State's going to score like 56.
yeah, in the 40s, and Western Kentucky's gonna put up 3 scores, 3 or 4 scores.
Right. I heard that Ohio State's kind of getting questioned about their offense this year, but any offense led underneath Ryan Day have always been very, very good offenses.
Yeah.
So,
They got 2 stud wide receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr. and then fuck, I should know this. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
what is it? You got it.
You got no other picks, eh?
Well, and probably do a part.
Lost you there, big guy.
On Colorado.
Say again, and lost you there for a second, eh? Carnell Tate. That's the name. He's supposed to be a stud. 6'2", 191 from Chicago. Yikes. He only had 1 catch in each game though, so expect a big game out of him. All right. Sorry, I think you cut out when you were talking about Colorado. I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was me or you. It looks like I was online, but no, how that was.
You're good. That's right.
Tried. But yeah, I'll probably do something with the teaser on Colorado, like their spread, or even
the over.
Colorado State in the over. Tip for me.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be in the deer stand all Saturday, so like I'm not gonna be in front of the TV. I do have a little charger pack though, so I might, mount the phone up there and catch that LSU game, Mississippi State game in the morning. But I'm gonna be up at like fucking 4:30 that morning. Sit in the stand for 6 hours till about 11 a.m. Go sit in my car, watch some football, fall asleep, and then go back out in the stand at like 2 o'clock till about 7 for another 5 hours. If that fucking buck enough. Damn boy. Cool. Moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far, tweet at us, post it on Instagram, like, comment on YouTube or Spotify. Come on, let's get some engagement. We love you guys.
Or X, Twitter.
All right. What did I say?
You said everything, right? YouTube, Insta, Spotify.
Yeah.
Just left that.
X, Twitter.
You're good.
That's literally what Twitter did. They became our X. That's fucked up. Cool. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams, 6 spreads I like. Haven't really looked too much at the totals, but I'm leaning unders right now. So I'm thinking, like last week, guys, if you know me, I'm job overs. Like, I bet to see the guys score. When I was living in Phoenix, I was a big prop guy. Obviously, props. Like, props in the NFL they're fun. Don't get me wrong, because you're like, oh yeah, Devontae, get 10 catches, get 100 yards, or fuck yeah, Derrick Henry scored 2 touchdowns. It's just, but that cannot happen so easily. So easily, it's just Devontae could go for 7 catches, 80 yards. That's a good game for him. They could still win the ball game. I like betting props when it comes to the NBA because it's like your one job, bro, is to get 10 rebounds. And right now, Sportsbook is giving me 8.5 or something. So it's like your standard deviation right there. It's more profitable in my eyes. So, excuse me. All that stuff here. So, circling back to week 2, if we play spreads, we play sides, money lines. This team versus that team. For example, the Commanders last week. 7 was a tempting spread, but their money line at minus 290, 300. You gotta find value in that money line somewhere. And that's just kind of the strategy we're going into this week, or really this season, is picking sides, picking spreads, being sharp on over and unders, and letting the props just play out for themselves. Because, I mean, I'll be a prop master when it comes to the NBA, no doubt about it. Like, give me fucking Anthony Edwards over 21 points any night. But when it comes to Dalvin Cook over 64.5 rushing yards, that can be so subjective sometimes, because if the scheme goes wrong and the defense steps up, or if he twists his ankle, it's just so. Right now, the NFL, these first few weeks, definitely let's just play some sides.
You are right though with the NBA. I think my favorite bet by far is player prop.
Oh yeah, I'll take
find-
that over. Yeah, I'll take that over the spreads and shit any day of the week on the
Yeah.
NBA. NBA spreads are not fun. Not fun at all, dude. It's just like you're like, oh, you see 8 or 9, 10 points, and you're like, yeah, the team's gonna win, and then it's just like the other team blows them out, and they weren't even supposed to win, and it's just like, wait, what?
You're right.
Yeah.
It's not like baseball. Look at money
Yeah,
lines, not spreads.
it really is. So, that said, going into week 2 of the NFL, Gotta love the Packers. Gotta love them. Kicking off
Jumping
in
down that
game.
game. Yeah, this game opened up at 1.5, is now up or down to 1. Over under was set at 41 and is now at 40. I mean, I know we talked about episode 1. You gave me the Packers schedule. Like, I went through it and I said they were going to lose this game. But that's just when I see Green Bay at plus money line, I'm just going to take it, play with it a little bit. I kind of hammered the Packers Bears game last week, but this one I'll probably put 1 unit on Green Bay, just because.
Yeah, I think the Falcons have a low-key good defense, good passing D. Jesse Bates back there as a safety proved that he's still one of the best in the NFL last week.
Oh yeah, he looks so good,
Yeah.
so good.
Like that total set at 40.5 points. That is one of the lowest totals, if not. Oh no, there's there's a lot of low unders this week. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Yeah. Wow, dude. The Giants and Cardinals are under 40. Colts and Texans are under 40. Jets and Cowboys are under 40. Commanders and Broncos. Wow, that's 4 spreads under 40 this week, guys. What the fuck? I think everyone's just gonna fall off the side of the field. The hell?
Although Washington and Denver, the 39, that's good bet. I take the under on that one.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Anyway.
Like you see 39 in the NFL and you're like, I can take that under. Like that's just ridiculous. But it's legit. That's what, hey, we're experienced gamblers, guys. We ain't no fucking rookies no more. Like, that's when like, you see a line that low, it's not, oh, that's a free over. That's a sharp under, is what it is. Most of the time. Like, we'll track it. We'll touch base on those 4 games again next week when we see which games. If it goes 2-2, 0-4, 3-1, whatever it goes, see over under. We'll figure it out.
Which
Sorry,
4
Big
games
Daddy.
was that? No, you're good.
Yeah, it was the Broncos Commanders. Jets. Oh my God, actually. For what I'm seeing on ESPN, we got 2 Monday night games too. It's the Steelers Browns. It might be 6 games. Steelers Browns is 38.5. Saints and Panthers Monday night divisional matchup as well, 39.5. Commanders Broncos 39. Jets Cowboys 38. Colts Texans divisional matchup 39. Giants Cardinals 39.5. I mean, we could really throw Packers and Falcons in there, but 1.
It's like 7.
Yeah. That's stupid,
Yeah,
actually.
we'll touch
We'll
touch base back on that next week.
That's ridiculous. So, I don't know if you want to rapid fire through this. What's your time looking like, big guy?
We're good, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go from top to bottom. KC traveling to Jacksonville. Game opened up at 3, is now 3.5 in favor of Kansas City. Over under was set at 50. Now is at 51. Definitely feeling like I'm not gonna touch this game, just because I could see it happening both ways. Actually, like, I think Jacksonville could actually put up a pretty good fight. Really depending on Travis Kelce, he's gonna be a main component. But Kelsey's not playing. I'm taking Jaguars probably. And as far as over under, I would like to say probably the over on that game, but I'm not going to bet it.
I'd lean the over too because Kansas City will dice up the Jaguars deep. And just like you want to see the Jaguars open it up too, but Chris Jones back, Nick Bolton's pretty good. Their secondary is pretty good. Like they just held the Lions to 21 points. Like, yeah, they lost the game, but they stopped that team a couple times.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Jacksonville, they have a very comparable offense to the Lions. I think Trevor Lawrence is better than Jared Goff. No question asked. And there's nothing wrong with Jared Goff. Jared Goff is a good quarterback. But I
Yeah.
just think Trevor Lawrence is better.
Wasn't Trevor Lawrence up until like last year, like week 5, week 6, wasn't he like undefeated in primetime games? Like in college, high school? Or was that 2 years ago?
I don't know if it had to be because, yeah, he
Or
never
something like
lost a
that?
football. Yeah, because he never lost a football game in his career until he played with the Jaguars. That was the whole thing.
No, he lost in college. They lost to LSU in the
Oh, yeah,
national
you would
championship.
remember that. Then I got my stats wrong.
There's
Then maybe it
something.
is prime time.
Hey, we're the better road guys. We're not statisticians, okay? Mathematicists and scienticians, whatever you call them, astronauts. I don't know. We're just gamblers, all right? We're just gamblers.
Well, you're an astronaut today.
Today, yeah, you're right.
You're on Mars.
that?
You're on Mars today.
There's Dalton. Dalton, don't leave me behind, dog. Dog, need you, bro.
Just trying to get on the better road.
I'm leaning Jaguars plus 3.5. Would love to throw them in a teaser too. Probably gonna do that. 6-point teaser, throw them up to 9.5. Give me that. I might actually do a 6.5 teaser this weekend, just to
That'd be a solid play.
just to get some pushes in there. If you can push on teasers, I don't even know. Wow, I am terrible today.
Well, you're not.
Giants Cardinals in Arizona. I'm leaning 5.5 Giants, especially teased. They'll be in the teaser, but I'm liking the spread too. Like I said on Tuesday, this is kind of like that Packers team from a couple years ago, COVID year actually, I think. But they'll be fine. They're gonna work out the kinks. Daniel Jones is tough.
Brian Dayball's too good of a coach for a team like that. Like the Giants do have players on that team. Dallas just came in and smacked them in the mouth. That's all it was. They weren't ready for that.
Mouth.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I like Giants minus 5.5 too. I don't think this Arizona Cardinals team wins the game until Kyler comes back.
Yeah. Like even the Bears would put a piss pounding on them right now, I think.
Here's a stat for you. We're not statisticians, but we do save some statistics. Since 2010, teams that lost by double digits in the opener have gone 51, 33, and 3, 61%. That's teaser against the spread in week 2. You know, your biggest week 1 losers were Seahawks, got destroyed by the Rams. Right now they're at when this tweet came out at +6 against Detroit. But the Giants were one of those where they got lost by 40. So I'll take the odds on that percent.
Yeah. No, I saw that stat too yesterday, and that made me think because I'm like, yeah, it's a high 50s winning percentage. However, I broke it down because that was from what 2010, I think they said. So last 13 games. So it was 55, 33, and 1, which is 89 games. Divide that by 13 years. You're looking at about 6.8 games. About 7 games a year.
And the following week too, right?
Yeah.
Like following
In the
that.
following week too, about 7 games. And this year we have 8, I think. There's 8 matchups where this system comes into play. So let's take now that record 55, 33, and 1. Let's take 55 divided by 7 to kind of break it down to like a weekly
51,
basis. And we
51,
get 8.
32. 51, 33, and 3.
51. Okay.
Yep.
Regardless, we'll do 51. 51 divided by 7 is 7. And 33 divided by 7 4. Those numbers don't add up. Basically, you're looking at like a 6-3 win-loss record for this weekend. So, yeah, that system is profitable, but there are going to be losers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be about 3 or
100%.
4 losers. Is basically what I'm pointing out. There's going to be 5 or 6 winners, but there's going to be some losers. Okay, next game. My bad.
No, you're good. I'll lead it up.
Okay.
Las Vegas traveling to Buffalo, where the Raiders are undefeated going against the winless Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen overrated? Question mark. Game opened up at 9. Is now up to 8.5 in favor of Buffalo. Over under was set at 49.5 and is now down to 47. Not touching this game. I really think Buffalo could put a whooping on the Raiders. And yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo, he keeps everything close. So I'm not going to say that they can't cover, but I'm not touching this game.
I'm staying so far away from this game. The only reason I'm the only stock I have in it is Josh Allen is my fantasy quarterback, and Stephon Diggs is in my other league. Other than that, I'm not even looking at the scoreboard.
Well, I got Devontae Adams, so I need him to ball. No. Yeah, never.
Collusion happening right now. Stone, if you made it this far, this is for you.
You're number one. Yeah.
Stone and Dalton. Yeah, you're number one. Not my champ. Not my champs. So, okay. Next, what do we got?
Baltimore traveling to Cincinnati. Game opened up at 3.5, hasn't moved, still at 3.5. Over under at 46. Was at 47.5. Now it's at 46.5.
How is
Gotta
this
be
game
Cincinnati.
3.5? And how is it not moved? Because like the Ravens are getting hammered right now. That 3.5 is getting hammered for the Ravens.
Is it?
That like based off
on that one?
Bengals performance last week, I know, but like that's all we got for tape. This game should be a pick 'em. Should it not?
It should. Yeah, 56% of the public is on the Ravens spread. 68% of the public is on their money line. Yeah, give me Joe Burr. Joe Burr, he did it last year too. He played awful in week 1. I had him as my QB last year. He had a terrible game. He had like 3 or 4 pitch stints Pittsburgh. So I would like to think they can rebound. Jamar Chase isn't going to get silenced like that 2 games in a row.
That's true. Yeah, I think Jamar Chase does have one of the higher handles for his anytime touchdown this week, I think. I don't know. I'm still leaving Ravens plus 3.5. Like I said, this game it's really a pick 'em. It's coming down to a field goal in my game, in my mind. I think the over's in play, even though a divisional matchup, you want to slam unders. But T. Higgins needs the ball. Jamar Chase needs the ball. Joe Mixon needs the ball. Lamar's gonna like you said, Joe Burrow didn't practice the last 4 weeks. He didn't practice. He didn't play no preseason. So you're gonna come out and you're gonna be rusty as fuck when you got the Cleveland Browns defense running at you. Like you're gonna be.
Yeah, that defense is for real.
Whereas Baltimore D might lay up a little bit. So what is the total for this game?
46.
46. My bad. Yeah, give me the over. Give me the over 46 and the rate. Teased. Sunday game teaser like that.
You like that?
Next game? If you got anything else?
Nope.
I'm taking a T to grip.
Alrighty. Well, hello, fellas. You got 1-on-1. But I think Justin Herbert doesn't lose 2 in a row. They are going on the road towards Tennessee. I just think Justin Herbert, that team is way too talented to not beat the brakes off Tennessee in my eyes. So Chargers are -3 favorites right now. Over under is set at 45.5 right now. We need the Chargers -3.
Yeah, it could have arguably won that game last week.
Anything
I'll lean with the Chargers with you.
all right. Tailing, riding. All right. This game's line moved quite a bit. Seattle and Detroit. Seattle traveling to Detroit was at 2.5. It's now up to 5. Over under is set at 50. Is now at 47.5. Now we all know this is one of the higher bet games. It's at 29,000 bets right now. Seattle came off a double-digit loss. I still think the Seattle team's a very good team. Like they're a sound team. They're better than losing to the Rams by 17, I think it was. Detroit's going to be rocking. Ford Field is going to be nuts. It's going to be. That fan base is fully on ride with Dan Campbell and the boys. But this is still the men's league, and I think Seattle will cover 5.
Same. I actually had him at 4.5. I kind of still like that number. I don't hate it. I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. 4.5, but 5.5, 5. Hell yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, I think it's
same.
going to bump. I think it could bump up to a 5.5. Yeah. I'm sure the public is crazy high on Detroit right now. Obviously, the line moved that much. Yeah, 68. Oh, 68% of the public is on the spread, but 77 is on the money line for Detroit.
Ooh.
Dog watch.
Yep. You're gonna get some favorable calls there, eh?
All right. Anthony Richardson playing this week? Did he get cleared? Because I know he got banged up towards the end of that game.
I
Both
think he's
traveling to
cleared.
Houston. Okay.
I think
This
I think
game,
he's back.
yeah. One where the Colts were dogs. Now they're favored by 1. Over under was set at 41, and it's now at 39.5. I would like to lean the under most likely in this game, but with it being a divisional matchup, starter spread, money line, I don't like any of it because I just don't know what these two teams are. Although I do think Indy does have something in Anthony Richardson. I think he could be that dude for them. Just the way, the line just jumped down a half point now. So nice thing which took him.
Favor of the Texans.
Yeah,
Colts.
Texans. But I'm probably taking the under in this game.
Yeah, this is at under 40.
Put it in the teaser.
This game, honestly, a noon kickoff, like this game might be like 3-3 at halftime. Like or like 6-6, 2 field goals each team. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be pretty ugly at first. And then they got to go into halftime, make some adjustments, and then they'll come out and score. But I think the under still gets it.
All right. We got Chicago traveling to Tampa Bay and Baker Buccaneers. Game opened up 1.5 in favor of Chicago. Interesting. But now it's 2.5 in favor of Tampa Bay. I like that line, 2.5 for Tampa a lot. I think that defense, they're riding off of a pretty high, Justin Jefferson had a good game, but other than that, Minnesota didn't really do much. Jordan Addison had one big long touchdown. So I think Tampa Bay, it's probably going to be a close game. Over and unders in play, under at 41. But I could see Tampa Bay being 2-0.
Yeah, hell yeah. I want to see the Bears lose. Yeah, give me the Bucks money line.
And like
Give me
Justin
the Bucks.
made a comment that he is too conservative, so I think that means he's gonna try to let loose. And I don't know if you really want to try Tampa Bay secondary like that because that is not a weak unit.
Right. If you leave DJ Moore out in the fucking middle of the field, just launching a ball, 80 yards, and Antoine Winfield comes and messes him up, you're just a dick then, Justin Fields. Shit. Like, that's gonna happen. Oh my
All
god, we're
right.
going up this week.
San Fran traveling to the Rams. Game opened up at 6.5. Now is at 7.5 in favor of San Francisco. Over under 43.5 is now at 45. Definitely not touching this game. Yeah, I would like to take the Niners, but I don't know. Maybe Sean McVay's got some potion in these Rams that we just don't know about. I mean, he is a fantastic coach, so I'm not betting against that.
Yeah, if this was like a 6-point spread, under 7, it'd be tempting to have some fun with it, but for this to be 8 after the Rams just won, coming back home, yeah, the 49ers.
I mean, although between them and the Giants, they look like the most complete unit in football right now. Two best
Between them
teams,
and the Giants?
Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys. Yeah. Yeah, Cowboys, 49ers, pretty complete teams for sure.
Nothing.
Whatever. Nah, like that game.
All right.
Be a good
Now we
game to
got the
watch.
command. What's that?
It'll be a good game to watch. I'm a
Yeah,
fan.
potentially. Or it could go completely the other way where San Fran spanks again. Washington traveling to the winless Champaign Denver Broncos. Sorry about that. Line opened up at 3.5, is still at 3.5. Over under set at 41.5 is now down to 39. Again, I'm still sticking. Even though I'm trashing them, I think Denver's better team. I would like to think Russell Wilson could lead this offense because he did for a while in Seattle. But Washington loves Sam Howell, so I'm not gonna pick a side, but I do like the under 39
Under is in play for sure.
defense. Yeah, teaser.
Honestly, I'm leaning, yeah, tease the Commanders to like 9.5. Hell yeah. That's too easy, guys. You're telling me you get the Commanders at 9.5 and then the under at 45. That's what you want right there. Oh yeah, we might have a fatty teaser this weekend, boys. Fatty. We might
All
put a little
right.
bankroll.
Uh, Jets traveling to Dallas. Game opened up at 3. Now it's up to 9.5. Game led by Zach Wilson. Over under set at 38.5.
Mhm.
Definitely not touching this game. Just won't.
No.
I would even like to take the under because I really do believe in the Jets defense, but Zach Wilson can't move the ball. That defense is on the field all game. They're not going to stop everything.
Mhm.
So not touching it.
Yeah, Cowboys are, after you get a special teams tutty and then a defensive tutty like that, the pick six like back to back, like they're gonna pick off Zach Wilson. They're gonna sack his ass. They might score again a couple times and just blow him out of the water, blow the under out of the water. So
Actually, not touching.
not
All
touching.
right. Then we head into Sunday night where the Dolphins travel to Foxborough. Game opened up at 2.5. It's now at 3 in favor of the Dolphins. Over under 44 was set at now at 46.5. Perfect primetime teaser. In my eyes, I think you get New England at 9 for sure. And a home divisional dog. We hit on it last year.
Uh-huh.
And then you're gonna get under 52 like that. Bill Belichick
That-
always has great defenses. Always. So
Guys,
he's gonna
are we
figure
the
out.
Federal Reserve? We're printing money here. Oh. Oh, fuck. I'm back. So sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. Give me the Pats spread, which would be at 9, and then over under would be at 52.5.
Same. Same. That's too easy. That's too easy. I'm sorry, but that's too easy, bro.
Which
Bill
makes me
Belichick's
nervous
gonna
now.
dissect Tua. He's gonna
A
be
lot of
like
mind
Tua ain't.
games.
Yeah. They got a secondary, Jalen Mills, Christian Gonzalez, a couple safeties, you know.
Matthew Judon in the front line.
Yeah, they'll get to him. Too easy.
Monday night, we got 2 Monday night games. You got the Saints traveling to Carolina, where the game opened up at 1.5, is now to 3, over under 40. I think I don't like betting with rookie quarterbacks, especially this early in the season. So I'd
Right.
probably take New Orleans +3, even though we talked about home divisional dogs. It's too early for Bryce Young. I mean, New Orleans has a very good defense. They do every
Uh-huh.
year. So I think you take, for the primetime teaser, you take the Saints +3, and then you get the over under at 46.
Same. Absolutely. Like, if this game was like a 6-point game, that would suck. Taking the Saints down to a pick 'em, then you'd be like, okay, maybe we'll lean the Panthers. But at 3, and you can get the Saints at +3, yeah. When you got Derek Carr, more a vet going up against a rookie, come on.
And he's played primetime games. He's got,
Yeah.
fountain of youth. He's got something to prove this year. I mean, yeah, New Orleans got ball,
For sure.
playmakers. I think New Orleans will be just fine. I still think they're the best team in the NFC South. All right. Another divisional game. Cleveland traveling to Pittsburgh. Game opened up at +1. Opened up at 1 in favor of Pittsburgh. Now is to 2.5 in favor of Cleveland. Over under was at 43. Now it's at 39. Yeah, again, tough one. But I'm second year Kenny Pickett. I saw a play where he got absolutely waxed against the Niners, and I think that actually kind of screwed him up a little bit. Made him uncomfortable a little bit. I would
Yeah.
like to think McTomlin will have his team coached up. I know that we had one of the worst beats on this game last year. It was a Thursday night. Petrified from that game. But Pittsburgh at home again. Probably going to lean Pittsburgh and the under on that one too. I mean, Deshaun
Really?
Watson,
You were on the Browns last weekend, though.
I was.
Why don't you take the Browns
Uh,
again this week? Browns in the under teased.
Maybe I just don't. I'm not sold on Deshaun Watson just yet. Game 1. Pittsburgh has got a great defense. You got a defensive player of the year on the other side of the ball. TJ Watt had an amazing game last week.
Yeah.
3 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. Doesn't get talked about. I'm gonna go look at his
Yeah.
future.
I like the under there for sure. I don't know. I kind of lean on the Browns too. If you get them at +4, that'd be nice. It's gonna be a field goal game. I might have to look back at our messages and posts because for some reason I just hear this little voice in my head saying that like after that bad beat last year, we said we were never gonna, or I said I was never gonna bet a Browns Steelers matchup again. Like for some reason that just sounds, I don't know. So we'll
AFC
see.
North, they're tough games to predict for sure.
Yeah. But primetime teasers in good hands this weekend. Good hands.
Yeah, I do like where they're at with all this for lineups this weekend. Hold on.
Well, I just got an email from Anchor. It said, "Happy 1 year. On this day, 1 year ago, you published the first episode of The Bettor Road." Let's go.
Full year back in action again.
Gang shit. Gang shit. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, that's cool. NASCAR race this
All right.
weekend. I would take Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has been struggling mightily. They're racing at Bristol, plus 1100. Amazing value. Kyle Busch. That's all I got then.
Yeah. You guys know the drill. Download the Action Network app. Come on, unless you had a better idea. Like, this is the guys. You can see our picks, you can see our progress, see our records, see our leans. It's all there. Like and subscribe on X, on YouTube, on Spotify, on Instagram. Can't do it without you guys. So, well, actually, we can. We do it without you. We do it weekly. We are the Bettor Road. So thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely. Like and subscribe, like you said. Listen to the man. All right, boys. Peace.